Good evening, everyone. So, it's the evening. We've got some time to actually play games for a change. Yay! So, we're going to dive back into the Long Dark Whiteout Challenge. Now, where we left off, we were at Crystal Lake, the Mountaineer's cabin on Crystal Lake. And we're attempting to bring all of the wonderful equipment we found back to the coastal highway before the blizzard hits. Which should be doable. Won't be easy, but it should be doable. Hinterland does not condone the wanton destruction of wildlife, despite how it's portrayed in this game. Do the challenges!
Man, I could eat anything.
Okay, so recording software is recording. Feel a little bit cold. And okay. So now, what do we have in here? Okay, so now we take all of our food back. And eat some of it. Like this entire thing of peanut butter. Because why not? Where's all our water? Actually, in case we have to come back here, might as well leave some coffee behind. A little less weight, right? And we can leave some tea as well.
Best be prepared for anything.
Okay. Now, all we have to do is get off this mountain. Hatchet. All we have to do is get off this mountain before we get eaten by the wildlife. Freeze to death, or break our legs again. It's one of the many perks of being this overweight is that unfortunately anything can happen. And we do have a hatchet saved, good. So hopefully we don't have to come back to Timberwolf Mountain. If we do, at least we don't have to do the summit run again. So we took basically everything from the summit. So yeah, this is kind of like a risk-reward calculation. We're horribly over-encumbered, so we're going to be going very slow, and we're going to completely exhaust ourselves doing this. But by doing this, it should hopefully save us time in the end, because we won't have to summit twice. Or at least that's the theory. That is the theory. I'm actually kind of hoping the blizzard does hit because we have we saved a couple rifle cleaning kits, and at some point we're going to need to sit down and actually clean our rifle up to 100% so we can actually use it effectively. Oh, should probably load it while we're at it. Because not much sense having a gun if we can't actually fire the silly thing. And yeah, we're basically just going to be able to go down. Because since we're so over encumbered, we can't actually do anything. Like we can't run, we can't sprint or anything like that. So we're going to be entirely reliant on flares and the flare gun. And, well, hopefully we don't have to use the rifle to keep the various scary things away from us. As we continue to march towards the end of the level. Or, for a second I thought that was a wolf over there. So yeah, we're not actually making bad time, so... Like, thanks to all those new clothes we found, we're not actually that cold either. And we have some whetstones. And we even have some whetstones to keep our hatchet sharp. So yeah, I don't, like, it'd be funny, but I can see us maybe needing to come back to Timberwolf Mountain to get the crates in the tail, but I don't think we'll have to. Oh yeah, that's the catch-22. So you see that I am moving and we're making decent progress, but look how fast my calories are going down. So we are going to be very hungry very quickly here. But not much for it. Just gotta get back. Just gotta get back to safety. Okay, freezing now. That's not good. Making a little better time though now that we're out of the wind, and miraculously the blizzard is not blown in yet. So far so good. Everything is going according to plan. Ugh. That kinda has me worried. This game has a nasty habit of, just as everything's going to plan, that's when something comes to make things go basically the opposite of going to plan.
It's so cold. Warm me up a bit. Oh no. No.
So we basically have, I think, 2 hours to get to shelter, which we should be able to do. So from our current rate of progress, I would guess that as long as we fully rest up at the base of at the starting point to Timberwolf Mountain, we'll be able to turn around and then keep going to the coastal highway. This is also the coldest part of the day. want to get into that hatch at the base of the mountain here, and just have like a 2-hour snooze. We're coming. Bit later than I originally planned, but we're coming. The nice thing is we do have to come back. We've got more rope trails set up. Yeah, we just gotta get back to Coastal Highway somehow. And as the day progressively gets warmer, we should be able to travel further and further, provided that blizzard doesn't materialize. Again, it's not the end of the world if we do get hit by a blizzard. Like, it's not gonna be good, but it's not the end of the world either. Like, the only really hard part's actually going to be getting from... Because I'm like 100% confident we can get from here, from where we are in Pleasant Valley, to the Coastal Highway, without getting like ambushed by a predator. Wonder if you could actually do that. Take this rope, somehow rappel down without dying, and then you would be, what, completely blocked from going to Timberwolf Mountain, I guess. Yep, just have to get to the hatch. With our insane amounts of gear.
Oh, I could eat anything right now.
Yeah, so you're gonna eat moldy peanut butter. Now what do we actually have stored in here? Ah. That's where I put the spare hatchet. And yes, we do definitely have a gun. So we may actually wind up coming back here to pick up some of this stuff. So let's see here. Energy bar. Soda. The Prepper's abandoned cache. Now if I wanted to, I could spend a whole bunch of time harvesting that, but I want to sleep for 2 hours. Now, is that sound we're hearing? No, we don't need to bring 2 knives with us. Why do we have 2 knives? Guess I wasn't paying attention when I was sorting stuff out in the plane. Let's have a pop. Yeah. Now we got 10 hours of daylight, so however much that translates into. And hopefully no blizzard. Okay, the weather's getting worse, but... Hmm. Weather's getting worse, but... we're still mobile, so we'll chance it. Preemptively equip a flare, which we hopefully won't need to use. It's not that we can easily fight a wolf right now. It's just, it would be, again, a waste of resources. Like, we'd be wasting condition. And when the wolf dies, we'll also be wasting the meat and the hides. Which ideally, we want to eventually make coats and gloves and that. Where are you? You're around here somewhere. Don't see you, but you're around here somewhere. Oh, he's behind a tree. Great. Hey, wolf. See, it's a good thing I had the flare equipped. Oh, I backed into a tree. Jet. I can't really run, so I don't really want to fight this silly thing. The new stalker mechanic with wolves though is really nice though. Like you feel hunted. Like, that sort of behavior is much more like intense and scary than just having a furry cruise missile coming at you. Oh, that jerk, I think I got turned around. Uh-oh. Yep, I got turned around. Shoot. Not too badly, though. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. That's one of the other good reasons for not wanting to come back up to Timberwolf Mountain. Huge amount of resources, but many, many scary things. Like, we looted all the containers in the tail, plus the 2 containers that fell off the mountain while it was crashing. There's still another 6 containers. At least another 6 containers that we haven't actually looted. Now, again, what's in any given container is completely random, but that's potentially all those resources that we could go back and get whenever the need strikes us. Which hopefully won't be today. Oh good, feels like 0. Excellent. I just have to get to the base of this mountain without encountering wolves or a bear. Man, I'd love to have a sled. Like, if I was forced to go this slow, but could carry like an extra 10 or 20 kilos because I'm pulling the sled, I'd be perfectly okay with that. It's like, sure, carry as much as you want, but you can't run. And there should also be the option to abandon the sled in case you're getting chased by wolves. And if you abandon it, there's a chance that it might get wrecked. Chance being proportional to the amount of food on it. Maybe you can measure the food in calories. So many deer. I want to run, but I cannot run. Yeah, just being able to take all that stuff with like the same stamina penalties, but having a much higher carrying capacity. So then worst comes worst, you just, you know, drop it and sprint to safety. It's a costly trail going up to Timberwolf Mountain. So hopefully you don't find any other wolves here. I'm going to try to save my actual flare gun flares for bears. Great, there's wolves here. Now it's a calm enough day that we can skirt around them if we had to. See, I was going to guess is we're logged down with 20 kilos of food, so we're not going to starve. Got plenty of water. We have firewood. We're fine. It's the fact that our clothing might get wrecked is by far the most annoying and worrisome thing with the wolves. Yeah, the new wolf behaviors with like the better audio cues, not always being perma-aggressive. Those are nice. Those are nice additions. Because again, a wolf that's like curious and stalking you can be just as scary, if not more scary, than a wolf that goes, "I'm gonna kill you," and sprints at you. Yeah. After we're done this challenge, I am definitely going to start a pilgrim game. Just like have a relaxing adventure, practice how the bow works, that sort of thing. It's like, I still don't really know how the bow works. So I've just never really been able to practice with it. So when you're doing the challenges, you don't really need to practice with the bow, because you have so little time to complete the challenges as it is that you just kind of have to go full tilt. And you can see that I'm obviously still making mistakes. Like if we were doing the Hopeless Rescue Challenge, we'd already be up to the summit. Like we're a week in, so we'd already be up the summit and back down and in Desolation Point by now. But conversely, you don't need to grab anything in the Hopeless Rescue Challenge. Ooh, painkillers. More food? Yes. We got a better one. Sure. But conversely, in the Hopeless Rescue Challenge, you do that entire challenge with like no more than 20 kilos of gear, so you're just sprinting nonstop. Which we can't really do here. So the whole point of this challenge is how much gear can you amass in a short amount of time, 30 days. Now, personally, I think it would be better if instead of being as exact, like you must have X liters of fuel, you must have X kilos of this, you must have X liters of water, you must have X number of sticks. If it's just like, yeah, I have to survive for 30 days, it's going to be, yeah, 30 days and it's going to be a blizzard for, say, 15 days or 20 days or something. Collect all the stuff you can and then try to survive. Be especially interesting if your shelters start breaking down. Like if a window blew out or something, then it's like, okay, well, do you have tools? Okay, you don't have tools. Do you have scrap wood? Okay, you don't have scrap wood. It's like, do you have some cloth? Like something that you can block the hole with. Yeah, to just make it more interesting and diverse and slightly more personal. Thought I heard something. I've been going around that corner before, so we're gonna go around it this way. So that hopefully we don't get jumped. Yeah, it'll just, it'd make the game more personal. Oh shoot, my pry...
anything right now.
You're fine. Our pry bar is still at the base of Timberwolf Mountain. Oops. So I was gonna loot this car, but I don't think we'll be able to. Shoot. And that's why I didn't want to go down that path. Don't know if he saw me. Come on, come on. Who's gonna win? We're almost there. Silly thing. Ooh. Worth it. Well, I guess we're gonna sit here for a few minutes. Let's clean our rifle. We want to get this up to at least, say, 55%. Yeah, 42 is a good start. Don't like how I have to keep eating all my food though. Sleep for an hour in the car. So that's about an hour and a half of resting in the car. The wolf should be gone. Wolf is over there. My question is Wolf gonna come back? Let's stand by the car and see what he does. Man, that sucks. Let's rest for 2 hours and see if he goes away. Like, this is exactly what I didn't want to have happen. What? BS!
Oh, I need to find food.
Sitting here in this car for 2 hours and it's just like, doesn't move from where I went in, from when I went in. So basically it's only going to move if I sit here and actively do something like clean my rifle. That's a bit annoying. Hey, if we keep doing this, we're going to... You're very new to firearms, not yet comfortable with using the rifle. Know how to load and fire, but that's... And you know what, and to point the target. Lovely, I'm confident in my abilities.
Where can I find something to eat?
Unfortunately, I'm not going to eat because I don't know if I'm going to be trapped in this car overnight. It's looking like a very real possibility, unfortunately. How close are we to... Oh, we're level 2. Critical hit, increased by 10%. 2 condition repair per action. A little more shooting experience under your belt by cleaning this rifle a whole bunch of times.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Rifle firearm, novice. I think they finally left. Still super annoying though. It's like, for crying out loud, go away. Like, I just want to be free. Shoot, if I'd known that would have happened, I would have just, I wouldn't have bothered resting, I would have just cleaned the gun. As we continue our quest to get back to civilization. And by civilization I mean a gas station, but still. Ah, it's read that as wolf. Deers are okay. Deers are my friend. I think we already looted that. So yeah, the deer can stay right where it is. Hopefully any wolves around here will go after it instead of us. As we get back on the old road. And follow the old road to a mine. Yeah, usually the RNG's not really kind to me, but it looks like I lucked out this time around. I guess I should say it looks like I might have lucked out this time around. In that, despite the fact that there's a 60% chance of a blizzard today, it never actually showed up. So I guess that kind of makes up for like the 6 fire lighting attempts in a row that all failed miserably. Yeah, we're slowly getting there. So yeah, what we're basically doing at this point is we're trading condition for calories. So I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'd love to make it all the way back. Wow, those are flying low. I'd love to be able to make it all the way back to, oh thank goodness it's a deer. All the way back to the gas station without needing to eat again. Like, it completely tanked my condition, but it'd be worth it. I see no problems with this plan. Except it's after dark. This should be the right one. Deer runs towards Hunter. Hunter confused. Yeah, this looks like the right one. There's a hill right beside the hill to the coal mine that looks almost identical, so hopefully we're not wasting a bunch of energy trying to climb the wrong hill. Up and up and up we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Does make me wonder though how many of these old abandoned mines are around. It's probably more than people think. Like, they're all over the place. It's just a question of how much remediation, if any, did the company do before they pulled out. So any mine that closed probably pre-1950, and definitely anything that closed pre-1940. They might not even bother dynamiting the mine shafts, just pack everything up. It's like, okay boys, we're done, and go home. Which is kind of a weird way of doing business if you think about it. It's like, Earth will take care of itself, you don't need to worry about it. Into the mines. We're gonna load 16 tons. Load 16 tons, and what do you get? Well, that's why we're moving slower, is because we're getting more tired. Oh well, as long as we keep moving. See, that's like the other downside of this. I'm so over encumbered that it'll take me longer, so I'm going to use more lantern fuel doing this. But I also only have to do it once, so it's like, will it balance out? I honestly don't know. We're going to go this way because there's usually bullets down here. Not always, but usually. Darn, my hubris at grabbing coal. Let's see, we have quality tools.
No, but that being useful.
We definitely don't need shoes. Yeah, I wonder why we start off slow and then once we get moving at like half walking, regular or almost regular walking pace. Weird. But, yeah. We're not doing that bad. Not doing that great, but we're not doing that bad. We should have enough bullets now to at least keep the, succeed in that challenge. And if we're lucky, we'll have enough between all the lanterns that we're carrying in our inventory. We might even have enough kerosene to meet the kerosene requirements. Or at least that's the hope. Nice. That way has loot, this way should be faster. Actually, come to think of it, I should probably be doing this entire thing using matches again. But like, we did find a lot of kerosene, so hopefully we have enough now to last. Still a little crazy that you need... Ooh. Granola bar. Still a little crazy that you need that much kerosene. Like 5 liters? Oh well, what are the consequences of this being a game? Like, I actually have a Coleman lantern. Exact same model that we use here, except ours doesn't have the piezo lighter. You have to light it with a match. And I'll be honest, you fill that thing up once, good for like a week. Like, they're actually very fuel efficient. So it's like 5 liters is like, what are we trying to do? Survive the entire winter? So yeah, it's always a bit of a bone of contention. It's like, oh, hello. I forgot about you. Have food, please. Nope.
This'll come in handy.
More fuel. We're gonna have to leave the heavy lantern though at the start. So I don't think we'll be able to walk otherwise. Oh yeah, but we're gonna burn our wooden matches though if we do this. Shoot, didn't think of that. Hehe. Sound of water. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay. So you're 1.3 kilos overweight. Don't want to drop anything though. That should help a little. And I guess we're gonna have to drop a lantern. Let's drop this one. Conveniently, it also has the least amount of fuel. Yes, my navigation skills are improving. It's the other thing you can do when you're not navigating by match. Actually figure out where the heck you have to go. Yeah, so far our plan of trade trade condition for calories is working out well. Ooh, rifle round that we missed. We have way too many bandages, but I will take the flare though. Oh, so we looted the plastic container, but we missed the metal one. So yeah, again, if we have to, we can even come up here and just take all the coal out of the cave for making water and whatnot. Holster that, equip the flare. Now if we're lucky, there won't be a blizzard and there won't be a wolf waiting for us. If we're lucky. Okay, so no blizzard. I don't hear a wolf, but again, that doesn't mean there isn't one here. Nine hours of darkness. Feels like -6, so we're not at a grave risk of freezing before we can get back to the gas station. It's just going to be a case of can we avoid the wildlife? Which is a good question. Can we avoid the wildlife? Hopefully the answer is yes, because I don't really want to restart the challenge when we're already 8 days into it. Yeah, the annoying thing is we have to remember that the location of one of the bears was changed in the Penitent Scholar update. So we gotta be very, very careful. As we're doing this, do not forget that we have to take an alternate route, otherwise we're going to walk straight into a bear. Hey, wolf. Ooh, I love your green eyes. Those look really cool. Really scary, but really cool too. Yes. Fear the human and their fire stick. But did you see the green eyes? Being out at night is cool. Scary, but cool. Yeah. I hate that. They really have to fix the animal AI, so it's like, I'm scared, I'll run towards the thing that scares me, break line of sight, no longer be scared, and then attack human, or... Yep, that's exactly what happened. Ran past me, like right beside me, broke line of sight, and is now no longer afraid. They really need to fix that. Because, like, it makes sense that they'll be afraid for a while, then they'll stop being afraid, then they might come back and still attack. But you just scared them. They're not going to run at you. They're going to run away from you. So the fact that it'll hit scenery, flip 180 degrees, and charge back at the thing that scared it in the first place is just... kind of ruins the suspension of disbelief. In my opinion, at least. So for luck, we won't have any more unfortunate surprises, such as, oh gosh, a bear! Once this flare goes out, I think we're going to wind up equipping the, out of necessity, I think we're going to need to equip the flare gun. It's running out of flares now. And by running out, I mean I have 2 left, so I'd rather keep them for emergency use. Still can't get over the aesthetics of the game. It truly is a beautiful game. Now I'm pretty sure, as I remember from a few days ago when we were left for Timberwolf Mountain, that we found a climbing rope so that we can bypass the bear cave. And I just have to remember where that climbing rope was. So I'd love to use it again, because then we'll get back to the gas station and we'll be safe, or comparatively safe. Looks like bad weather might be moving in on us. It's always fun. Because, is it the next day? Not quite yet, but there's still a 30% chance of a blizzard. And I wish I could run. Really wish I could sprint right now. So I can see the writing on the wall, this does not end well for us. Because from the looks of it, the blizzards that we've been lucked out and haven't had happen to us, are about to experience their first one, unless I'm very, very mistaken. Unless this is what a Category 1 blizzard is. Well, that was lucky. Unequip, drop. Yikes. Oh, don't sprint back at me for the love of... Stalking me. So yeah, actually, you know what? This might be a level 1 blizzard. Because the temperature is dropping. It's twice as cold as it was. Okay, broke line of sight with Wolf. So yeah, it's already twice as cold as it was, so maybe this is what a level 1 blizzard looks like. If so, I guess this is our second blizzard in the game. Okay, so if I remember right, we get off the path here. We can get around the bear that's at the bottom of this hill. I hope. So far so good. Looks like I remember it anyways. Shrubbery. Yeah, think we chose the right place. Yeah, so I wonder if this is what the level 1 blizzard is supposed to look like. If so, it's bad, like we're freezing. And the temperature is still... Seriously? That was the stick that broke the camel's back? Okay, I'll drop the stick. So yeah, the temperature is still dropping. But this is nowhere near as bad as like the whiteout, oh gosh, we're all gonna die. Blizzards that we usually get in the just regular sandbox game. Those blizzards, those are just bad. I think now would be an appropriate time to use a cup of coffee. Just to make sure that we don't run out of energy and fall the bottom, because that would be embarrassing. Yeah, we're cold, we're drained, we're ravenous, but we're still moving. That's the important thing. We're still moving. Yeah, man, oh man, I wish I could sprint. If I just keep pushing space, I'll will it so. Yeah, I must admit, from like the level design, I really appreciate the
I need something to eat.
soon. Like from like a level design perspective, I really appreciate that we're gonna add something on the obvious route so that when the player first does it, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, and they're almost guaranteed to get attacked.
I need to find someplace to escape this cold.
But then as you start exploring and you realize, oh, there's actually ways that I can avoid that bear, or go around that bear, or scare the bear, or kill the bear, then it gets much more interesting. I'm kind of tempted to jump off this hill, but we're so close I don't want to. Kind of annoyed that the wolves are still out, even when... Yeah, this is definitely a blizzard. The temperature shouldn't be dropping this much this quickly. Like, it's gone from -4 to -12 in 1 hour. So it's kind of annoying that it's like... So in a level 1 blizzard, you get all the joys of... You get like half the joys of the freezing cold temperatures, the reduced visibility, reduced movement, but just make sure you don't have it too easy. It's only level 1, all the animals are still going to be out. Right now is when I wish I had a pair of binoculars, because we've made it back to the gas station. Made it back.
Damn. Freezing.
Question is, are there wolves around? And the answer is, I don't know. 'Cause I don't see any. That doesn't mean they're here. Not here. Yeah, I see one. Ah, bloody hell. So I kind of want to go for the gas station just based on the principle of the thing. So there's the one in the front that I can see. So as long as there's not another one, we're okay. So we creep along this path, we'll be out of line of sight. So as long as we stay out of line of sight, we'll be okay. And then we can go in the back door and avoid the wolf in the front door. Okay, we're at the coastal town site. We know there's wolves here. But I don't see them directly in front of me. They haven't aggroed yet. We're so close. Oh.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Come on, we're so close. Yes! We're the champions! Woot! Did my game just crash? Okay, game didn't just crash. But we're safe, we made it inside. And now to get rid of all this weight. Oh, this locker's full. Is this locker full? Oh, we can't use that locker. Darn it. I'm kind of missing my pry bar. There's gotta be another locker in here. So I think there's one in the washroom. Good. Oh, it's okay. Food. Sort by condition. Put everything in. Now, when we started this, I had 1.5 days of food. So let's see how many days of food we have now. I was only 11, so the entire expedition, all these calories, like, I'll be honest, in a regular game, this is like easily 60, 70 days worth of food. All of that is 11 days, according to the game. With a sigh. Oh, but we still have all these that we haven't cooked yet. So that'll be good. Get rid of our lanterns. Hey, we're finally below 20 kilos. We're finally below 30 kilos for the first time in how many days? Okay. That's only 3.3 liters of kerosene? Wow. Okay, how about now? 4 liters of kerosene. Wow. Yikes, I'm just gonna fail this challenge because I can't find enough kerosene. So you basically can't use a lantern at all. That's ridiculous. Wow, does that ever that is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I have so many matches, I'm burning them for light. But I can't turn my kerosene lantern on. Crazy. Sure. Let's do that. Okay. So leave these. I guess we're gonna have to go somewhere where we can get more kerosene. After getting a 6-hour snooze, of course. Huh.
God, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Well, I guess the one upside is we should start eating these. Don't really have a choice. I guess the one upside is we have we have all the bullets. We have 36 rifle rounds. We needed 10. So, yeah, we can safely use the gun as much as we want. Cleaning skills at 41. Oh, so it's doubling it. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is just go outside and shoot something. Because, hey, we've got an extra 36 bullets. Why not use them? Here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. Watch this, there won't be anything out here this time. Ah, I hate it when I'm right. Oh well. Huh, we don't have any guts. Pity. Okay. So I think that's where I'll call it a day for today. Thank you very much for watching. And then what we've got to do when we come back is we're still 10 days short, or, well, not 10 days, we're still 3 days short for having enough food. And we still have to eat, because we have to survive for 3 weeks and still have enough food for, yeah, so we're gonna need to go loot more stuff. So the question is, do we go to Mystery Lake, Desolation Point, or do we go back up to Pleasant Valley? It's a hard decision. Don't know which one's the right course. But we can decide that next time. So I've been Charlie, we've been playing The Long Dark. I hope you've enjoyed it. The Long Dark is by Hinterland Studios. Highly recommend you check them out. Have a good night, everyone.